Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. As part of our Ansible series, today we are going to set up a complete Ansible lab environment. For this lab, I am using two CentOS Linux machines. One is the Ansible control node and the other one is the manage node. In our last video, we already covered how to install Ansible on Linux. So today we will focus on preparing both machines for smooth Ansible communication. So as part of this lab setup, on the Ansible control node, we will create an admin user and add it to the sudoers file. Switch to that admin user. We will generate SSH keys and copy the SSH key to the manage node once the manage node is ready. On the other hand, on the manage node, we will create an admin user and add it to the sudoers file and enable password based SSH authentication so we can copy the SSH key. Let's start with the manage node setup. This is my Ansible manage node and its IP address is this. Let's create a new admin user. For example, I will create user add then sh Ansible admin. Hit enter. Set the password PASSWD and then username. Enter the password, retype the password and done. Now on the manage node, we need to enable password authentication so that the control node can copy SSH keys. For that, open the SSH config file, that is inside /etc/ssh and sshd config. Here we need to search for password authentication line, and if this password authentication is commented, we just need to uncomment it. Press insert, uncomment, save the changes and come out. Now we need to give this user sudo access. For that, run vi sudo, hit enter, and just after root press O and paste the username ssh admin and then all no password : all. Then save and exit. Press escape : WQ, enter. And that's it for the manage node setup. Also remember, we do not generate SSH keys on the manage node. SSH keys are always generated on the control node and then copied to the manage node. One small thing before we move on, since we edited SSHD config on the manage node, we need to reload the SSH service. For that, we will need to run service sshd reload. And that's it. The manage node is ready. On the control node, we need to enable password authentication for SSH. For that, open the SSH configuration file, that is /etc/ssh sshd config. Here search for password authentication, press / and then password, hit enter, and you will see something like password authentication. Yes, this is commented. Uncomment it, press I and then delete, save and exit the file. Then reload the SSH service to apply the changes using service sshd reload. And that's it. Password based SSH is now enabled. Next, we create an admin user to run Ansible using user add and then username. Let's give it ssh admin. Hit enter. Set the password for this user using PASSWD command. Enter password, retype the password and done. Now we will give our admin user, that is ssh admin, full sudo privileges. For that, open the sudoers file, vi sudo, hit enter. Here at the bottom under the root, add the user Press insert, add the user, all, no password, all. This allows ssh-ans admin to run commands with sudo without entering a password. Save and exit. Now switch to our admin user using su-username. Su- loads the full environment of the new user. Perfect, we are now logged in as ssh-ans admin instead of root. Next we generate SSH keys so the control node can connect to the managed node without a password. For that we will run ssh-keygen command. Hit enter. Press enter for all prompts. No passphrase is needed for this lab. Done. Check the keys. cd /ssh location /ssh location. Here do ls. So id, this one is the private key and id.pub is the public key. Now copy the public key to the managed node. For that use ssh-copy-id and then user @ managed node IP address, that is 192.168.0.6. Hit enter. Password. You should see number of keys added 1. Now test the connection using SSH. Clear the screen first. You should log in without being asked for a password. Perfect, we are inside the ANS managed node now. That means SSH key based authentication is working perfectly. Exit from here. Also exit as SCH ANS admin user. Now that SSH works, we need to tell Ansible about the managed node. For that, open the default Ansible inventory file that is located at etc/ansible/hosts. Here, add the managed node IP. Insert, paste, save and exit. Now finally, let's verify that our control node can talk to the managed node using Ansible's ping module. For that we will need to run Ansible all-m ping. So here ping is the module we are using. All means all the managed nodes listed in /etc/ansible/host file. For now we have just one managed node there. If everything is set up correctly, you will see something like this one. So what's happening here? Ansible sends a ping request to the managed node. The managed node replies with pong, confirming the connection is working. This proves that Ansible can successfully communicate with the managed node. From here, any module or playbook we can run on the control node will execute directly on the managed node. And that's it for today. Our Ansible lab setup is complete. The control node and managed node are fully ready for automation. If you found this helpful, hit like, share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more Ansible tutorials. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next session. Meantime, happy learning.